What's up, everybody? It's Will from St. Augustine Kayak Fishing. Today we're going to go over a couple of my knots that I use regularly. The Advanced Clinch knot, otherwise known as the Berkeley trilene knot. It's on the back of the Berkeley box. A knot I learned whenever I was a little kid. It's a knot I've continued to tie my entire life. And then also the Bloodknot, which is a line-to-line knot to tie braid to either Floro or mono leader. So we're going to start with the Bloodknot, because that's usually the first in line you start with. You've got your braid and you want to attach your leader. So instead of using a swivel, you tie line to line. There's multiple knots for this. The one I prefer is the Bloodknot. So what I do is I start with my leader line. Got about an arm's length of leader. Got my main line, my main braid. Okay. Put my leader over my braid. I usually start with my tag into my braid to my right hand side. That's just the way I tie it, and it's easier for me. And I wrap about 8 to 10 times, wrap the braid 8 to 10 times around the mono or fluorocarbon. I'm using mono today because the shop that I got the leader at was out of 20-pound fluoro. So I went with mono instead, which is okay. Okay, then you create your loop. Create a loop at the end of the braid in the main line. Run your tag end through that loop, which in turn creates another loop. Run the tag end through that loop, and pull tight. Knot one complete. Reverse process. Usually wrap the line, the main braid, around the leader because it's just easier that way. Set 8 to 10 times, you know. Create your loop by your knot. Create your loop by the knot. Run your line through, which creates a second loop, just like the last time around. Pull your tag in through that loop, wet, and pull tight. Okay. That's tight. Now, trim your tag ends. Okay. Now your knot is complete. It's tight. It's not going to break. And you move on to tying your lure onto your leader line or main line. If you're just running straight mono, you don't need a leader. You can just tie it on. I use the Advanced Clinch knot. Like I said, it's on the back of the Berkeley trilene box. It's a very simple knot to use. Start with your line. It's the same knot you just tied 2 times on that Bloodknot. This has a swivel on it, so I can just spin it. Get about 8 wraps on it, 8 to 10 wraps. Take your tag in once again. Tag in through the loop by the eye. Then back through the loop you just created. And pull tight. Trim your tag end. We're ready to fish. As soon as I get all this. There we go. Ready to fish. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. If you'd like to see any kind of videos, how-tos, I'm going to be putting these out weekly. So leave me a message, and we'll try to work those in. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.